Beyonce's wax figure has been revealed, and it is disgusting. Here's the thing, it was tweeted by Michelle Lee, the original one, who said, theory, Beyonce's wax figure makers have never seen Beyonce. Let's take a look at what it is. That is a Beyonce wax figure. Let's go through a couple of them. There's another one and another one. This one looks the most like Beyonce.
No, it does not.
She tweeted these 3 photos, which have been favorited 50,000 times and retweeted 25,000 times by people who I think in the back of their mind realize, yes, wax figures are terrifying and never accurate. Madame Tussauds herself responded, at Madame Tussauds, our talented team of sculptors take every effort to ensure we accurately color match all of our wax figures to the celebrity being depicted. Lighting within the attraction combined with flash photography may distort and misrepresent the color of our wax figures, which is something our sculptors are unable to account for at the production stage. Sounds like excuses. What do you think?
Oh, okay. First of all, my 5 words or less is fail.
Yeah, same.
And we try to account for the likeness at production. There is no way in hell that looks even remotely close to Beyonce in any facet, stage, or part of her life. Let me tell you who those look like.
All right,
okay,
do you want to go one by one? Let's do the first one.
Okay, one by one. Let's show up that picture one more time. The first one looks like a blonde. No, that looks like Tamar Braxton from the Braxton Family Values, Tony Braxton's sister, circa 3 seasons ago.
Right, it looks
nothing like Beyonce.
I see at flashes, if you blink and shake your head, you kind of see a little Beyonce occasionally. But it does look like, you know, they've done those like Straight Outta Compton and All Eyes on Me, like, and like The Doors, they do like these rock biopics.
Yeah.
They look like someone has been cast to play Beyonce and they never got it right.
Right, and also the only thing that I can say that looks remotely close to Beyonce was her skin tone. Yes, Beyonce is of a light skin, is a light skin African American woman. Now this one looks like Leah Remini from King of Queens. Like a Puerto Rican version.
It looks like a fake bake Paris Hilton to me. You see a little Paris in there? No. Like the hair back and like the neckline?
Maybe if I look from like an angle.
Here's the thing: is like we are craning our necks to look at all the knee detail and the toe detail, the arms. They all look so human until you get to the face. Here's this one.
That's a blonde Lindsay Lohan. For sure.
Yeah.
No, that's actually Anastasia at the Spearmint Rhino strip club.
Yes.
Off of Aviation and Century in West LA.
Yeah, and she comes on to a Beyonce song.
Right, Crazy in Love.
Stomps off Crazy in Love hard.
Yeah, that doesn't remotely even look close to anything like Beyonce. Honestly, it looks like a white chick. I'm sorry,
it does.
It
looks like Britney Spears to me. People said this one looked like Britney Spears. It looks the most like Britney Spears. There's Britney.
Totally.
Here's an actual Britney Spears. Honestly, what did Britney Spears ever do to deserve such a horrid wax figure, according to Garrick D. Kennedy? Madame Tussauds needs. Here is wax figure. It's not that good looking. Britney Spears. Oh my God.
What if it's a conspiracy, Brett? Like they're like Madame Tussauds like, you know what? We're sick of giving all these people props. Let's just play a joke on all these stars. Because is there some unspoken rule that in order to have a wax figure of yourself, it has to look nothing like you? I've seen some pretty cool wax figures. Like the one of RuPaul is awesome.
Really, and does it look photorealistic, RuPaul?
Almost like RuPaul in drag, for sure.
You're saying it can be done?
It can be done.
Why is it done? Why are there wax museums? They're never museums. When I go to a museum, it looks and feels a certain way. Madame Tussauds and Ripley's Believe It or Not are things people go to because they, back when certain like tourist strips were being developed, they just got their foot in the door to be in that place. And like here in LA, there's Hollywood Boulevard, and you see like there's a Madame Tussauds next to the Chinese Theater, and down the street there's a Ripley's Believe It or Not. So tourists are like, I guess we have to go there.
Yeah, it's a tourist trap, but I don't see the allure of wax figures in general. Like you said, in general, it's like I don't
creepy.
It's like who?
Like Madame Tussauds was a serial killer, right? And she was like, I originally like some celebrity who disappeared. Madame Tussauds must have then made like a a version of them using their body and like made 4 wax figures, and one was like whoever that famous celebrity was, but it was their body just like taxidermied and shellacked. Like if you have a collection of wax figures, you don't seem like you're mentally stable.
No. But if you want to go see a collection of wax figures, you don't seem like you're mentally stable.
Like I see people take photos, but it never like. What is the point?
Right, great. What is the point?
I imagine to just see like how tall the person is. Like they make them as tall as like Tom Cruise, who everyone famously says like is 5'7" or however tall. But it's just such a weird thing. I hope no one earnestly is like, we have to see the artistically beautiful Madame Tussauds wax figures.
Could it be, Brett, that because we're so jaded from living in Los Angeles and like seeing stars and that we miss out on the allure that is going to these places? Because I get it. I agree with you. I would never ever go to Ripley's Oddities in Hollywood or Madame Tussauds and take a picture next to a Beyonce, because I know it's fake. I mean, some people get off on that. Maybe there's a fetish. For me personally, I'm not interested.
Yeah, there's no way.
And if they're not even remotely close to looking like the actual star, it's even worse.
Only reason to go into Ripley's is if you in LA or Madame Tussauds is if you bought a ticket for a movie at the Chinese theater and you have time.
Yeah.
And you need to waste it. But don't even go down to that part of town. It's so dirty.
The McDonald's on Hollywood Boulevard is smashingly clean though, and their bathroom is super clean. Yeah, I was shocked.
Good for them. All right, so I don't know. These are terrifying.
The Britney ones looks like an amalgamation of her and Liza Minnelli.
Yes, and it's so weird. Like I get it though. The challenge for the wax person, the person who's making it out of wax, they just have photos to deal with. I think what should happen, for everyone's sake, is that the famous people who are being replicated at Ripley's just need to go down and like, I don't know, go down to the main office of Madame Tussauds and just sit to get their face cast.
Yeah, true.
Just do that for all of our sakes.
It will never happen.
It's never, ever gonna happen. I don't know how Madame Tussauds became a thing, but it did. What do you guys think? Let us know, give us your thoughts in the comments. And have you ever been, and can you convince us it was actually a good idea? Thank you, we'll see you on the next one.